Today I worked on running the fuel line from the regulator back to the fuel tank. Man, I barely had enough fuel line. So this Earl's kit, or this box of Earl's fuel hose, the Vaporguard, comes with 20 foot of hose. So I've got two short 1 foot pieces on the top hat. Because this sending unit had like a 12 millimeter outlet, which reduces immediately down to a 3/8, which is kind of stupid. And it has a 5/16 return. And I'm running 3/8 inch hose. I had to get a barb fitting to step down to a 5/16 for the return, then step from a 12 millimeter or 1/2 inch roughly down to 3/8. So each one of those has about 1 foot length of hose. Had I not done that, the 20 foot would not have made it. This piece of hose is all that was left. I definitely don't have enough hose to go from here to here, so I'm going to have to grab about 2 foot of 3/8 hose from the outlet of the regulator. Mounted the Earl's fuel filter. Well, I didn't mount it, it's just kind of hanging in line. So we're feeding in here, out the bottom, all the way back. I've started tethering the line up back here. All right, so I made a trip to town. Of course, they don't sell Vaporguard at O'Reilly's, so I just went with some, it's like 240 PSI 3/8 hose. We're connected there, so we're connected up top now. We have enough slack. I went and got some 632 screws to go underneath the bottom to finish anchoring it up. And I got, this may be kind of funny looking, but this is what I came up with. I went and got a T, one of those universal T's where you can, it looks like a unibit on each side. You can kind of cut off to the diameter you need. This hard line goes to the top of the sending unit. I tied it into the filler neck vent so that both can vent through this 5/16 hose, which goes into our filler. And next to our filler cap is our vent. It's vented right here on this side, open to atmosphere. Now you may be like, well, why did he put it there? Well, so the instructions say it has to be mounted vertical. The instructions also says it needs to be higher than the filler neck. It is at the filler neck. Yeah, there's a little gooseneck right here, but it's just what it is. In order to technically mount it higher, it puts me inside the car, which puts all of the vented gases from the fuel tank in the car. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get in the car with no AC and it's hot and it smells like fuel in here. And then putting it underneath the car wouldn't really serve the purpose of it being the highest vent point. But out here, it's outside the car and it's protected by the door. Sure, a little bit of rainwater may get in there, but how much, you know? I'm gonna have to move that back some. I may have to adjust it a little bit, but it's in there. May have to put a little seal. I wanted to kind of show you where I was at today. If you'll see, I got the car back on stands, getting ready to pull the engine back out. I had to run to a little local place today and find some riv nuts. They were stupid expensive, like $8 for 832 riv nuts. But I got the intake back off, fuel line tucked out the way. I got the fuel lines tucked up back there, and I got them bracketed all the way back. The cross member bolts, they're just kind of sitting in there. The cross member can drop down, the wheels are supported. I've already unbolted the trans from the cross member. I gotta drop the cross member down, remove those brackets, push the front support down, and pull the engine out. Once the engine's out, I'm going to remove the transmission from the engine, and we're going to get ready to install the torque converter.